Ring that bell. Shout for joy. White Man Day is here. I mean, the spell story, that is a deep and dark memory from my past. So essentially, Star believed or believes, I don't know if she still believes, but she at one point thought she was an actual witch and she could cast spells on people. You know, and there was a girl at the flea market that I was trying to get to go out with me at one point. So I figured, you know, no harm in at least seeing, you know, what could possibly happen. Needless to say, I don't light candles anymore for this reason. A lot of really weird things were going on in the house. You know, like I was taking a shower and there was a bunch of like a cloud of smoke in the bathroom, and then my mom just said steam from the shower, and then when I got out of the shower and got out of the bathroom, there was a chair. It was a wooden chair, and you know how wooden chairs will have a bunch of like wooden pegs like this up and down. There's like 5 of them, right? Well, the one peg in the middle. Now, mind you, these aren't things that could easily become loose. They're in there and they're in there tight usually. Well, the one in the middle, when I got out of the shower, was lying on the floor somewhere, like underneath the chair, and it couldn't have just fallen out and then rolled where it was at. You know, it wasn't in a spot for that to have been a thing. It was almost like something like removed it from there and then placed it on the ground. It was like the weirdest thing ever. This was when I first started going to the flea market. There was a girl that was there I was interested in, and believe it or not, I get clowned for this a lot, but the guy she ended up going with, because she was with the guy that was named Aaron. We have the same name. So she was going to leave him what I thought was for me. And in the meanwhile, she was taking care of it was a massage therapist, but he was in his 40s. He was 43 and he couldn't see. He was blind. He was legally blind. So he was twice. She was 19. She was 19. I was like 22, 23. I don't remember exactly how old I was. It was a long time ago. But anyway, so yeah, he was like double her age. You know, he was graduating high school and she was like a baby or something like that. So I didn't think anything of it. I'm like, what are the chances? He's not Hugh Hefner. He's not going to, you know, going to get a 19-year-old. And then sure enough, I want to say it was Facebook. This was like right after MySpace, I want to say. And I went and saw on her Facebook that her and him went out to eat. They went out somewhere for New Year's, you know, and they were like making out in the picture. And I'm like, oh, well, that's all I didn't need to see. And then next thing I know, she calls me and she's like, yeah, I'm dating him. And that was the last I heard of her. She eventually left the flea market. And one time we were on the beach and she said she wanted to get to know me a little bit better first before we like did any of that kind of stuff. And the funny,
that changes fast.
The funniest part was she was on the phone with her original boyfriend, the other guy that was also named Aaron, while she was sitting on my lap on the beach, and she was lying and she's like, "Oh, I'm out with my girlfriends. We're just hanging out, you know." And meanwhile, she was sitting on the beach with me.
He got a FAFSA grant through the government.
I got lucky because one year they gave me $2,000 for each quarter. I was using the money. I got like an iPod, a camcorder, stuff that I could use to do video stuff with.
My son's not a failure, Matrexix. As a matter of fact, he's doing pretty good right now with the business.
Ask Aaron if he applied for Section 8 withdrawal. What's that? Is that a Florida thing or?
Yeah, it is. It's
okay, so
family.
I'd be like, Aaron, you don't have to answer this shit if you don't want to.
Laurel, I'll leave this one up to you.
Ain't none of your business.
I just said what it was.
She's like, I just said what it was.
It was for low-income families. That's all.
Okay, there you go.
They want to know what it is, so I told
No, they don't want to know what it is.
No. Just let her think that's what they want to know because she thinks she's answered their question. So good job, Mama Kay. We love you.
Yeah, there
I
you
know
go.
what they want, but you don't want it going after. So I'm not saying it.
Okay, but then don't answer the question. Don't answer it with not the fucking answer that they're looking for. It's just annoying.
Yeah, just leave it. Just leave it at that.
Let it alone.
I think I pleaded no contest because that.
Oh, okay.
I literally did what the public defender told me to do. You know, I don't know if it would have worked out better. They wouldn't give me 12 months probation. We tried to go for 12 months, and they gave us 18 because it's a no-no when you take from your own job, I guess. So the judge wanted me to have that extra 6 months. But in reality, I actually needed that extra 6 months because I had to pay back restitution for the lottery tickets. And it's weird. I think they scammed us, actually, because it was $960 in lottery tickets. And I think all three of us each had to pay. We each had to pay the $960 back. So they got it 3 times.
Where the fuck's the dildo?
I have no clue.
Like, come on, man. Like, how the fuck do you lose that big of a fucking dildo? Like, it's impossible.
Well, apparently he claims it was sent to the store on a Saturday.
It had to be.
And on that particular Saturday, Laura was busy, so she wasn't here. And somehow, somewhere, some way, they claim somebody signed for it. But I've asked both guys to the right and to the left, the tattoo guy and then the other guy, the workout guy, and neither one of them signed for a package for me.
Mama K looks suspect right now.
Wait.
You know where it
I was
is.
at my booth.
I mean, if my mom snuck here, grabbed the package, and realized what it was, and realized she could put it to good use at home, and snuck off with it, that's a possibility.
I mean, it's not a fucking fly swatter, Mama K, or a roach beater. It's a fucking giant black fucking dildo.
What it
Well,
is.
she would use it as a roach swatter. Dylan is a spear chucker. Hello?
How many fucking times do I have to tell you I don't fucking like it when this shit happens?
I have no control over it because they have the power to kick you.
It's your fucking stream. People are donating you because they want to donate to you. Who gives a fuck?
There's nothing I can do about
Bill
it.
Aaron, fuck you.
Dylan has lost a lot of people recently.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah.
And our hearts and prayers go out to him and his family.
Everyone Dylan loves is dead.
Will that be okay with you guys?
Yes.
Dylan, whatever you want, my friend.
Okay. Well, we'll see you in the afterlife.